throughout the investigation. KWWL's reporter in Iowa City, Justin Andrews, is live for us tonight. He's in Iowa City, and he talked earlier today with a professor studying Chinese culture. What did he have to say about this case, Justin?
Well, Ron, even a world away, this case is on the minds of many and making headlines in Chinese culture. I spoke with a professor tonight studying Chinese culture. He says that if there's enough public outcry over there about this case, he says that could potentially bring the person of interest, who is Xiangnan Li, back here to American soil.
Families obviously are hoping that their children will return.
But unfortunately, 20-year-old Tong Shao will not return back to her family. Wenfeng Tong, a professor studying Chinese culture, says when it comes to dealing with death, it's just like American culture, not easy to deal with.
They want to know what really happened to the girl.
I think there can definitely be a stigma in that community for reaching out for help, which is why we thought that crisis services would be a good option for them. Because
the Johnson County Crisis Center says the cultural barrier sometimes makes it hard for Chinese students to talk about situations like this, so they've expanded their Mandarin language crisis services. Meanwhile, back at Professor Tong's office, he says when it comes to seeking justice, Chinese culture focuses more on the punishment and not the legal process.
Girl's family, for instance, if the parents want to seek justice, and they may use public opinion on the internet to press the government to cooperate with the United States.
Right now, Iowa City police say 23-year-old Xiangnan Li is believed to be back in China, and they're still calling him a person of interest and not a suspect at this point. But as Professor Tong says, enough public outcry over there could send Li right back to the U.S.
Think he'll ever come back to the United States and turn himself in, or is that something that he just...
I think there is a good chance, and it really depends on how the public opinion.
Professor Tong says parents who send their children to study abroad value safety. He says he's sure this case will continue to get publicity in China until Shao's family gets justice. We've got you covered live on UI's campus. I'm Justin Andrews, KWWL News.